So
Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You joined me today with something very different for my channel, and that is of course a Glanza. I've never been in one of these, really been up close to one of them, so I thought, you know what, why not? Given the opportunity to film one, I jumped at it because all I've heard about these things is they are a bucket of fun. This is a very highly modified example. As I'm sure you can imagine, these things are about 135 horsepower stock. This is running 330, fully forged, got a hybrid turbo, and it's a really, really nicely built car. Of course, in usual fashion, we're joined with Matt today, the owner of the car, who's built the whole thing as well. So I'll introduce him very shortly, and we'll go out and experience this 330 brake Glanza. Okay, we're joined now with Matt, the owner of the car. Mate, this thing is absolutely stunning. You've been busy, it's had a lot of work done to it. But yeah, as I said in the intro, something really different for my channel. Normally I'm filming, you know, modern stuff really, generally.
Yeah.
It kind of is the original GR Yaris, isn't it? I suppose you could say.
It's definitely the predecessor to it. I mean, without it, maybe they would never have, you know, gone on to
maybe, I mean, who knows, maybe some people disagree, but that's how I see it anyway, filming so many of the modern stuff. But let's dive in anyway. We've got the bonnet up, of course. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I mean, so many details in here, and a lot of work has been done as well. So now, without giving you too hard of a challenge, give us a run through of basically what we're looking at.
So it's a Toyota 1.3 40 FTE engine that I had fully forged from the bottom to the top. I had Hurley Race Engineering fully build the bottom end and done a few of their own mods and notch the block because the conrods are too big for the engine. OCS in Winchester, stage 1 head with titanium valve springs. TD04 hybrid, Ramhorn Race Tech manifold, and just tons of other mods. As you can see, there's just loads. Civic half rad. We've got the polished catch can. But yeah, everything that needed to be done to the engine has been done. Gearbox is fully built with a CAS 1.5 way LSD. Wow. Again, everything underneath has been powder coated and polybushed. Pretty epic for a 1.3.
I mean, 330 horsepower, as we said, up from 135.
Yeah, and Redline tuning in Essex did all the sort of ECU and mapping work to it. They've done an amazing job and sort of really helped me out.
Awesome stuff. Is it the standard ECU, or is it?
It's a Redline tuning ECU.
Okay,
and running on their 5-way switchable map.
Cool.
Sort of anti-lag launch and free map settings.
Oh wow. No expense spared, literally.
None. It was a lockdown build, you know, so I had a bit of time and money on my hands, so I sort of pumped it into the Glanza to build it to have some fun with, but unfortunately I don't really get a chance to use it as much as I want to because I'm working all the time and I've got a few other cars. Yeah, you've got a nice fleet of cars actually. Yeah, so it's one of those that's kind of just sat in the sort of workshop, not being used so much.
I love the theme of the white and gold as well. Yeah. With the tyre writing, it looks proper cool.
Yeah, that's it.
I suppose that's kind of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, so I paint cars for a living, and I sort of gave it, I painted it in the standard 040 white, and then I put some sort of ghost pearls over the top. I'm not sure how much you'd be able to see.
You really get some nice sparkle in that, because we are typical overcast winter's day, but you get a lot of greens and a lot of reds and
that's it. So in the sun it really pops and looks really nice, but when you look at it from afar it just looks like the standard 040 white.
Like now, absolutely. But moving around though, wheels wise, what is it that we're running on?
So I'm pretty sure they're Enki 15s we've running K Sport 6-pot polished calipers. We've got Meister R racing coilovers. Like I said, all the chassis polybushed. We've got a Panhard bar, rear anti-roll bar, because they don't even come with one from factory. Toyota, I think, pretty much got the standard style and just put a turbo on it and pushed it out the door. So full straight through 3-inch exhaust system from the turbo back.
Awesome. It's a tiny little car, isn't it?
Very small. It's roughly weighs just under 900 kilos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a really light car.
Crikey.
Yeah.
So you don't need like crazy amounts of power, really?
No, I mean, the power it is it's enough. It's enough, yeah.
You can tell how small the car is because, I mean, little 15-inch wheels really fill the arch as well.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Let's have a little peek inside because work hasn't stopped in here. I like how a lot of it is still factory, like the steering wheel, the dash and things.
I didn't want to go too mental, and I quite like the stock steering wheel.
Yeah, you kind of remind yourself what you're in.
Yeah.
Now this is, of course, a Japanese import as well. You see all the stickers on here, which is, you've got to keep them, haven't you? You can't peel them
I
off.
quite like the that's why I've kept something sort of standard, because I've gone a bit mad with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got the Bride carbon Kevlar seats.
Build in the back, so you've basically repainted the shell as well.
Yeah, all inside.
Wow.
The whole entire car, re-undersealed the car as well underneath. It was kind of just no expense spared. I was sort of just had a lot of time in lockdown. So
Yeah.
I just got into the workshop every day and just had a bit of fun with it, you know?
Chipped away at it. Epic. But yeah, as I said, never really been up close to one of these, and of course never been out in one. So I think if that is pretty much everything, we'll fire it up and go for a spin.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
brilliant.
nuts.
There we go, video's done. That is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, eh?
What a little beast. How epic is that? How epic is that?
It kind of takes you by surprise, because when you look at the car, it's quite deceiving, but
Yeah. No,
when you hit
absolutely.
boost,
Yeah. The throttle response is like straight away.
Redline Tuning down in Essex have done an amazing job with the mapping. I mean, they really looked after me as well with everything they've done. They sorted the car out, and I've got nothing but good things to say about them. They're really good.
That's what it's all about.
And the map's so smooth.
Yeah. Sounds incredible as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, straight exhaust. It's absolutely nuts, but you've got to be a little bit of a driver, as you can see. It's
To know
like,
what you're doing, yeah.
yeah. If you come out of a Fiesta EcoBoost and you think you're gonna,
Yeah.
you'll be in a bush.
Wow.
But I mean, because the map's quite nice, even when you're driving, it's actually quite smooth and
Yeah.
to a point.
I mean, when you're cruising, obviously it takes no prisoners when you put your foot down, but it looks like quite an easy car
Yeah.
to just drive.
Yeah. Being a 1.3, it's amazing on fuel as well, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
God, I forgot it was a 1.3.
yeah,
That's
1.3.
wild.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't talk about, clutch. That's obviously
So it's got a
upgraded.
competition clutch. I think it's a stage 4 competition clutch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've also got a slave cylinder mod, so it's got the standard pedal feel. So it's not a
Yes.
heavy clutch, it feels almost stock.
That's good. I bet you get some looks in it though.
You do, but the
Drive it
biggest thing
along.
is when you've got something like maybe a Golf R or something that thinks it's just going to absolutely chew you to pieces, and you kind of, you're on a roll, and yeah, it's sort of goodbye.
Yeah. I like how the interior obviously is modified and is kind of enhanced, but you've still got like essential bits of factory items, like the wheel, like you haven't got a digi dash or anything.
And that's why I wanted to keep it, because I mean, it kind of takes the character away from the car.
Exactly, yeah.
And yeah, it's a Toyota Starlet at the end of the day, and enough's been done with the engine and sort of on the outside. The inside I didn't want to go too mad with.
That's it, yeah, absolutely. Original gear stick as well.
Yeah, again, I haven't bothered with short shifters or anything like that. I've kept it. I wanted it to still be able to drive nice, because I actually built it to take to the Nürburgring, but sadly I never had the time to do that. So
this would be alright on the ring, wouldn't it?
it is. It is. It would be a good car for someone if they wanted to use on a track.
Yeah, a little dog just like darting in and out of all the GT3 RSs and everything.
Yes. I mean, if anyone's interested, this car's going to be for sale.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I need to sort of get rid of one of my cars because I've got too many cars now, and it doesn't get used. It sort of sits in the garage and goes out every now and then. So it'd be good if someone sort of wanted it and would use it and show it and have a bit of fun in it, really.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. Something so different for me.
Yeah.
But so
I thought it would be, because it doesn't feel as refined. It's a bit more raw than probably...
Yeah.
I know you've got a track car yourself and it's probably quite a handful, but I mean, this is literally as raw as it gets.
Literally, yeah.
A stripped out starlet.
God, yeah, the throttle is literally there.
Yeah, really, like I said, red line tuning have done an amazing job. Feel it.
And we're still in medium boost as well. You've got to wrestle it, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's a driver's car.
Yeah, it's not a car you can relax and drive, is
Definitely
it?
not. You've got to pay attention, otherwise you're going to be in the bush.
Yeah. It's still clawing his way down the road, though. Literally, it's like...
I tried to stay in the middle of the road because you don't want to be too close to the dirt, but yeah, it's a handful, definitely.
It literally is. Wow.
And where it's so light, you've got to be a bit careful where the roads bump.
Yeah.
You get a lot of sort of bumps in the road, the car will move around because it's so light.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't relax and drive it. You've
got to be able to drive. Like I tell people and they kind of look at you like, oh, well, I've got this car or that car. I say it's different. An old 90s Jap light car is very different. But I mean, if you turn the boost down into its lowest setting, it is a lot more controllable. I think it's around 240 brake in its low setting.
Yeah. Still a lot of power though.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Still 100 horsepower over what it should be from factory,
And the engine's sort of overbuilt, so it's super reliable at this power as well.
Course.
So,
but that's the best thing. You don't want it to be right on the limit.
Which some people I find they push their engines to the absolute max.
Yeah. But what a car, man! What a car! Such good fun.
And they're quite a rare car now. I think there's only about, on how many left? About 80 of them left on the road.
Wow, and I'm sure most of those are sawn, they're off the road.
Yeah, and I've seen some pretty poor examples, but there's a couple of nice ones out there I've seen at shows. Yeah. But I think they're actually show queens, whereas this, you can drive it.
Yeah.
You can drive it.
Absolutely. Best of both worlds. But no, mate, thank you so much for coming down and taking me out in it. Definitely need to get more of this kind of car on the channel because it's just so much fun. So let me know if you want to see that on the channel. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
if I do that.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's flipping hell.
Yeah, that's the anti-lag launch clutch. Bang off the clutch. I've never done it. Yeah. But you know, if you're a bit of a driver.
Wow. Literally.
I did a 13-second flat at Santa Pod after the map. I don't know if that's good or I don't know what that.
Quite quick for a front-wheel drive.
Yeah, I got the launch just perfect. It was luck. A lot of it was luck. I'll be honest with you.
But yeah, as I said, mate, thank you so much for taking me out in it. And of course, do get in touch via the Instagram link below if you are interested in buying the car. Absolutely stunning thing inside and out. And yeah, it'd be good if it were to go to a good home.
Somebody that's going to use the car and enjoy it.
Absolutely. But yeah, for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.